Oh, we can't see me yet. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I'm still like, I just took a nap. Still waking up. Oh, you can't see me still. What's up, everybody? I'll focus eventually, I hope. There we go. Oh, good luck. Oh, yeah. Looks like, Lenny is, playing tonight instead of, watching, which I always prefer, I always prefer. I definitely love, players playing over watching, I guess. As much as I love you guys, so it's always, you guys know how it is. Players first. You guys are second fiddle to the players. You see the goat squirrel. Bah, bud. Oh, our players are already seated down. All right, let me see. Wow, we're getting started. We're getting started lickety split tonight. Let me see. I'll just be in the corner then. It's okay. You guys still matter. It's just, without the players, there's no show. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let me see. I got, you know what? Sorry. Okay, yeah, we're muted. I'm just gonna transfer us to here, table 1. We're just gonna keep it simple for table round 1. Maybe I'll try to start digging for some purple people. But let's just keep it simple. I don't have any music yet either. Good point. Good point. He said. We have Michael versus Michael? No way. No shot. Oh, that's so amazing. Hold on. They're spelled slightly different, though. So let me... Oh, that's so funny. Oh, and I have a... That's wonderful. Sorry, I'll be entertaining in a minute. I'm trying to catch back up to what, I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, Michael's definitely got this. Those are not their screen names, by the way. That was just the funniest way I can write their screen names for just the sake of being funny. Looks like we got purple on one side. We got Michael with a 1 on, what is this? A new blue vanilla? Oh, I probably need to whip out some deck lists because I do not have GD02 memorized at all. Sorry, let me see. All right, yeah, I know I'm still being quiet and unentertaining. I'm trying to look for. I'm gonna try to look for the deck lists to see if I'm not big on spoiling deck lists on live on air with everybody. But I think when cards are new, it's been a really great resource for me to immediately talk about a new card when it's relevant. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see. I do not. Am I logged in? I am logged in. Yeah, I'm going to ping Eagle. And I'm going to let him be like, hey, can I have judge access? Have judge roll on limitless for this. Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil this, but like it's so you guys can understand it's so much. There's someone named Squirrel Zero in the tournament. What the? Who is this? Where are they? Table 9? Well, they better kick ass. They're gonna start from the bottom and better make it to the top. Is what I'm. Jesus Christ. My cat's upset. Rest in peace. Anyway, we are going to block there. So we're getting a new version. We're getting an updated version of Wing Zero versus blue green. I'm not even sure what the second color here is for Michael with a 1. Squirrel is our boy. They're very active in the Sundam community. Oh, that's hype as fuck. Marasai and Razel. Hey, yo. I need to make an Epion deck list like now. That's fair. You have, oh yeah, you have set to memorize. Well, you guys have been probably testing for regionals and stuff. I've been playing like honestly too many card games right now. Like I'm getting back into One Piece because I'm a commentator for One Piece again. Obviously still with Digimon. Honestly, Digimon, my main game would probably still be Digimon, and I don't have the new cards memorized anymore. It's just between Gundam, Digimon, One Piece, you Union Arena, we are slowly becoming the secondary Bandai man around these parts, along with Eggman. We're gonna call it Eggman runner up, and and then there's Cookie Run, and then there's I think, and then there's Magic. Always, there's always Magic. There's never not Magic. Yeah, Luna, you've been around for some of the One Piece stuff too. I'm gonna tag Eagle. I didn't tag him in my complaint in my request, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. One Piece and Gundam's all you need. I love Digimon though. Like I want to talk about the game. We're also quick talking about the game. Wing Gundam seeing the good old classic Death Scythe into Duo basically on curve. It's looking like we got that junk on board right away. Kind of nasty. Like with the base too. Like we are. What's the word? We are cooking. Is definitely the word for it. Still on pure blue cards. Oh man, these are all new cards too. Eagles got me in the background. Okay. Bam. Oh, what a beautiful prince he is. All right. So we got Michael with a 1. Let's see. Seekers. Oh, junk. Okay. Interesting. Oh, is there like another? Is there another AWS issue that I don't know about? Images are not happy today. Eggman.com is also not happy today. Am I? Uh-oh. And then wing 0 right on 8. I mean, you just lose, right? You just scoop. Oh my god. I can't even get to talk about the new cards yet because of just this. Dang. Let me see. We got the Rizal down. We have a new base. What is this? All right, let me see. We got the Murasai. This is a 3/3 vanilla. We're just like on a pure Earth Federation deck and trying to make that work. Okay. I think I'm catching on. That's the Dominion that we just played. Add one. It doesn't do anything fancy. No, add one of your shields to your hand, then choose one. Friendly. Oh, you can heal one. You can repair one unit too, or at least heal it for 2 by using Dominion. That's an interesting card. Level 4, 4/1. You know what? Let's see if I can get the cards on screen for you guys too. That would probably be most appreciated from everybody. Oh, sorry. I'm also realizing that my music isn't playing. All right. So I definitely just got off a nap, man. That's not great. There you go. We'll put Dominion on the screen. And I mean, green hasn't really played any new cards except maybe that blocker. Another wing 0, but this time with the not wing 0, but wing Gundam with the pair. I mean, Michael just saw everything this game. Like, I know I haven't been able to talk about it much just because I'm like BS setup stuff on the background. But like, our curve was insane. It was, if I'm following this correct, it was wing bird mode. I think early blocker, wing bird mode, into Hell Scythe link pair, into into wing 0, into wing Gundam link pair, like, and somewhere in all that we played a base. Like, that is insane. Rizal comes down. Oh, is this one of the Titans? Oh, we got to play. This is Psycho Gundam. Yeah, we got to play one of the Titans, and then we actually play. Was that 4? Yeah, I think we even played 4 Moramase. Here, let me get that on the screen for you guys. Let me get the Gundam. Let me show you what the Gundam is. And yeah, so when during pair, one of your Titans units destroys an enemy shield card with damage, this unit recovers 2 HP. So, Bleach 3 is great though. But with Wing Gundam, yeah, just gonna swing. Breach 5. Bird mode goes in. There's just no way for us to come back from that. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna go wing 0. We have more than enough. We're just gonna, oh, that was a massacre, man. That was definitely rough. And like, good on Michael with a 1 to you know, try something new, try something interesting, but like sometimes it's just, it was not meant to be. And definitely that game, like, you know, like, you guys know, if you guys have played card games, if you guys have played card games, you guys know they're just some games you just weren't meant to win, right? I think we all know that. Got another red, blue. Let's see if I can find something like, let's see if I can get a purple on screen. I could see Dominion being okay, but definitely. Sorry. Like I see the point of the base. Like it's not a pointless base. It was just a bad matchup. Like there was no like I think Wing, if anything, Wing is probably the worst matchup for there's some purple on the bottom. That's why I put this on the screen. But like for like Wing's probably the worst matchup for that base, simply just because like they're not chipping away and you're not like getting value trades into Wing. It is very most often like, yeah, if something is attacking a unit, both units are dead. Like very rarely is Wing in a Wing matchup is something surviving combat. On your side of the board, anyway. If you're not Wing, there's no trading like a value trade, right? So it's definitely bad in that matchup. So it's unfortunate that's just like again the first matchup of the day. But like something against red blue, where sometimes they do just kind of ping you over a couple turns, I could see Dominion being useful. If we saw like Dominion like in a blue white, maybe not. Maybe it's also not the deck for it too, right? Because like Dominion in blue white can sound really good. I mean, you're the blue white masters over there in Germany, so you guys know better than me. But like healing to a Lifrith in like against like green blue 1 year war, that's got to be nutty. That's got to be great. But I will respect that it's like you gotta have it when it's needed, and if you don't, did we just scoop? Like we just top tank. We're scoop. Wait. Oh, we didn't have shield. Oh, and we top decked the char into a pilot. Dang. All right, let me go somewhere else. It took me a second to follow what was happening, but it looks like it came down to a top deck Char's Gelgu into Char Link pair. Like not even you know what I'm saying. I'm all over the place. People are playing fast though. A bunch of tables already gone. See if I got anything. Is this what I think it is? This might be what I think it is, considering. And remember, chat, here at Eagle's Nest, proxies are always legal. And I bring this up because I think, is this? I want to say this is Talgies. A Talgies, they're really far up on their table, though. Let me see if I can... bring it up just for a little bit. Yeah, they got a Wing 0 damaged. I think that's a Talgies? Is that what that is? No, that's something else. Oh no, it's a Gundam Aerial. Is that the new one? Oh my god, this is gonna be today for me, huh? Just not be. Yeah, this is the new Aerial rebuild that has blocker if you have 4 or more commands. So a more command-focused Wing 0? Huh. That's kind of interesting to practice. And then it also has high maneuver itself. So now you have extra ways to swing around blue-white. Interesting. Oh shit. My bad. I didn't mean to switch the camera there. On the other side, I think we also have the Aerial rebuild in blue-white, because again, it's another blocker. So, but like, how? I guess you have to ask the question. It's like, how often do either of these decks get 4 commands on the table, right? I think that becomes an interesting question. It's like, yeah, you have your overflowing affections. I guess you do run unforeseen incidents, like just going off of GD01 stuff, right? Like unforeseen incidents are ran In green, you've kind of you're not running green commands anymore. It's really just those two. Blue, you add a show of resolve, maybe shield ploy or siege ploy. I think naval bombardment's been becoming popular again. But to see enough of these commands to trigger the block, it could just be for the high maneuver. It's got baseline high maneuver, and that can't be bad, right? Rebuild feels redundant in green white though. I don't know. If it's a 5, it's got a nice stat line, right? I mean, again, don't take, like, this isn't me. Like, I guess with Gundam, this is our first set. So don't take anything I say as gospel. This is a conversation between how I feel versus how you guys feel, right? Like, we don't have any real data, like, other than personal practice, we don't have any real data in a tournament. This is at least some of our first time seeing some of these cards in play. So a lot of this is feeling. So if I disagree with your feeling, with my feeling, like, it's not even don't even consider it a debate. It's just conversation, right? So I think I'm gonna put that energy out there, because this is all about the conversation, not about who's right and who's wrong. And since this is the first real Gundam set for my Gundam fan base here, I want to make that clear. That being said, 5/5 stat line. Give yourself something if you're on the even curve, because it's level 7 or odd curve, excuse me. Can't, like, more high maneuver is something I feel like Wing Zero has been wanting, and you have the flexibility to potentially make it a blocker. There's gotta be some value there. And then this is the Argama getting hit here out of shield. Interesting. Actually really valuable against 2 Wing Gundams on the board with Breach. That's huge. This is the matchup you want this card in. Yeah, G Shadow, like, I get what you're saying. So anyway, back to the like, more high maneuver can't be that bad. Right? It lets you play a slower game, and then with more high maneuvers, you can catch back up against these blocker decks, right? Instead of only relying on the 4 Wing Zero in your deck to swing around the blockers. That's my, initial read on it. No, Argama's huge here, 100%. And white now has access to 2 filtering cards for Wing to utilize and fill trash for rebuild blocker trigger. Right. Argama and Camille Loki can dumpster Wing builds. Yeah. I don't know about dumpster, but yeah, no, definitely it changes the dynamic of this matchup in a huge way, which is, again, remember the rebuild baseline high maneuver on 7. And for 5, right? Because that matters too. Baseline 7 for 5, you can go. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Also, I said even curve as if this was One Piece. My bad on that. I just realized that. You get my point though. It gives you something to do on 7, which is nice. The rebuild anyway, to go just clear bases. Just don't give your opponent the option. Clear that Argama. In this world, like, I don't know, I'm convinced. I'm like sitting here convincing myself that this card is amazing. But we have to see more of it. That being said, also, where was I going with this? Suletta is not a bad card in green white. I've liked Suletta for a while. There are so many times with Suletta I've seen it get used in a way where it's like, you use it on one of your earlier bodies. Let's say you're at level 7. You play this rebuild and then you Suletta it. Maybe it survives into the next turn, right? Now you're on 8. You hard slam the Wing Zero for 8 because that's what you want to be doing in this deck anyway. And then attack with the rebuild, restand one of those resources. Now you have 1 resource to go Hero Yui. Now your Wing Zero is link paired at 8, right? Like, that's kind of gas too, right? Like that play has always been kind of gas, but it's not been useful, or it's not been like the most, like the best play to play, because like fitting the Suletas are tough because there's no link pair target. But now, you see, like, I don't know, we're cooking a little bit. I see the vision. I don't know. I don't even know if this guy's on Suleta, but there are lines, is what I'm saying. Like you can see the code in the manuscript, right? And then Wing Zero hits the board. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit the what's it called? The rebuild. But now Argama putting us in a tough spot. No breach. Oh, that's gotta feel terrible. And we're gonna pass? Zeta would be a crazier link here. That'd be funny. If I'm flooded on duo pilots, it would be nice to make rebuild a 6/7 when paired with duo. That's not bad either. Yeah. The butt matters. Like, that's something I think to this day is still a little underrated about Suleta in the current format. I think the Suleta giving the 2 HP instead of AP, I think comes up more often than you would think. The problem with her is traditionally, like, there's just no playable, I don't know, air quotes, playable link pair targets in the decks that want to make use of that. Restand a resource to leave up for an unforeseen incident. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good, you get the spice, you get the cook. I don't even know, like, again, I don't even know if, I don't even know if our bottom play here is actually new type TCG from, we definitely have advertised them quite a few times. Looney's the king of it. Yeah, we have new type TCG at the bottom. I guess I'll sell out a little bit, but that is it. Once again, new type TCG, one of the members at the bottom of the screen here. I assume they're streaming their run, so check them out. That I've had them guest before. The reason I haven't had them guest again is because I'm a lazy POS, and I don't go around asking too many people for things. But great people otherwise. New type of arena. Oh, did I get it wrong then? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay, well, I sold out for this guy named new type TCG then, and no clue who they are. Sorry if I should. I don't get around on the YouTube spaces as much as I should anymore. Oh, and a link pair ale strike for game. No block? Yeah. Maybe should have blocked, but oh wait, did we just have I think we messed up by not blocking the strike, unfortunately. Because we should, is it link pair only with the rebuild? No, it's just during paired. Maybe we didn't have 4 commands. That's possible. Also, someone in the chat would know the pilot command cards. What do they count as? Do they count as commands in trash? I hope so. Anyway, that's actually it for the round, actually. Like, everyone's done playing already. Yeah, there's commands for surge and recur effects. Command pilots do count as commands in trash. Thank you. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? You guys know how it is. It's Eagle's Nest. Small crowd today, funny enough. I think everybody's just like focused on trying to get their product. All their release events, I imagine, are happening throughout this week, if not the end of this week. We always see like a little bit of a dip of player. Also, probably the fact that we don't have GD02 project probably slows people down on wanting to play a little bit, but That's not me. It's not me hating on anything. It's just fact. But I got product on Friday. Nice, nice. How would you guys say product has been for you guys? Easier than set one, harder than set one. Where are you guys at with product? How I know in Germany you just get as much as you guys want. No, I'm joking. But you guys definitely have an easier time over there than us in the States. I'll bounce back next week. No, you're good, Grayson. I'm not critiquing anyone for that. It's just, you know, stating. It's more of just like me stating facts out loud. Sadly, $35 more expensive than GD01, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, in Canada, the stores near me still haven't. Oh, but you guys, like, we can't blame Bandai for that, right, Zephyr? Like, Canada Post has been on strike, right? Something like that. I don't know how bad that's affected the Gundam stuff, but it was affecting Digimon and some of that side of things, and like even like working with tournament organizers, they've been having a hard time sending product or sending pricing to everybody from online tournaments. That's a cool playmat. I don't know what that is. That's probably some like girly gotcha game. It looks cool though. Danny, just buy some of your Sundam. Grayson in the Florida area. I don't have any. It's terrible getting product. And have you seen how much they're selling for? Oh, is Starter Deck 6 that bad too? Is it worse than the IBO? Matched into buy. Guess I get the chat. Rest in peace, Fangs. It's okay, Fangs. I think I would say I say this all the time, and I don't really think it's glazing. Eagles Nest players are good. Like, they're definitely stronger than the average local. So like going like X2 at Eagles Nest is like, it's easy to do, if that makes sense, I guess is what I'm saying. I know you're not X2 yet, but like I'm putting that energy. I'm not putting that energy out there. I am telling you that it's okay to lose out at Eagles Nest, I guess, because people are sick with it here. They know what they're doing. Let me find a table. Let me. There's like 4 Michaels in this tournament right now. Let me get my good old buddy, hasn't played Digimon in a while, Blake Banter on. I think Blake just hasn't had a card, a deck they like, so they've been kind of on Gundam, the Gundam train instead. Let's see. Sorry, I need to get them on screen. That was a fast round 1 though. I was expecting Vulture from me? Oh, good thing I didn't play Clan at all so far. I heard Clan's good. That's what I keep hearing. But the buy matchup is always great. You go against the most seasoned TCG player. That's true. They're part of every tournament. Good thing I don't play Clan at all. Oh, yeah, I meant I wanted to play. You were at deep dive for. I remember you, chill guy. Good luck this weekend. I'll be down here at the TCP and 2 COCs. That's a lot of words. Vulture loses to GD01 decks. Yeah, I really can't. Vulture sadly in the Zaft tier right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. I want to make a funny meme with the Earth Alliance nuke. Anyway, we're getting started. It's another 1-year war. I wonder, you think 1-year war is adopting Char? I would love to see if we're on white. So far, we're seeing the pure green curve. Jesus. Yep, that's going to be just an EX base cleared. They got Renoa sleeves? Oh, that's gas. Not only is Squirrel also... So at the bottom here, we have Squirrel, who understandably has a similar interest in a certain rodent-esque animal. And also is a fan of FF8. I feel like I found my German counterpart. I assume they're German, but I don't know. I don't even need to see them play. FF8 fan and naming themselves Squirrel, like, it's over. We're friends. There's just no question about it. He's not German. Ah, fair enough. Well, can't win them all, I guess. Oh, they're Canadian. That's fun. Oh, they're on green. Oh, they're on green blue. Oh, from the path to victory or defeat. So they're on green blue with I believe this is what, 2 Tauruses on board. And playing the new heavy arms. All right, I guess we'll see if they are. Oh, that's going to be interesting. The new heavy arms as well. Wow, okay. I will say that Limitless is giving me a hard time on... Limitless is giving me a hard time on looking at deck images, and I think it's because TCG player is not updated somehow. But anyway, what's the over-under on Gundam Heavy Arms? I feel like it's a good card. It pairs with Duo. And then here, lets us look at the top deck, a little bit more searching. Now we get to attack into something, clear board a little nicer. We're going to swing 2 vanillas. Wait, we just pass on 2 vanillas? I think, are we setting up for like a crazy... Okay, so this isn't like an 8 char. This is classic 1-year war. We didn't switch to white to play 8 char. It's becoming a 6-6 early. Yeah, well, 4-6, right? Am I dumb? I think it's 4-6. Oh, you're saying with Hero Yui. Right? Wait, am I missing something? Heavy arms becomes a 6-6 when linked with Hero Yui on turn 4 on curve. It is oppressive. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Good talk. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see how that could be oppressive. And with the clear board, we're going to go Wing 0 into a Zaku 2. Huh. All right, pass. We're going to play Gundam Gym. Looks like Blake Banter is just on a traditional 1-year war. There might be 1 card different, but with 2 cards in hand, we're looking pretty good. All right, at least from the Wing 0 side. Have they added tequila to the game yet? No. Blue-green aggro wing is a new trend for sure. Oh, interesting. Okay. It never even got a high grade or M grade kit. Yeah. G Gundam doesn't get a lot of love when it comes to model kits. It's really like, was it Shining Gundam and Burning Gundam? Sometimes they'll do Master, but they haven't revisited a lot of those Gundams in a while. It's pretty sad. Oh, you think the blue-green is flooded on commands? You saw their hand? Hell Scythe? Show me Duo. No way. No way. Oh, Roselle. Oh, we're just going full wide so we can go game next turn? Interesting. What are we at? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so we gave up our level 8 to go aggressive this turn. Interesting. Here comes Zaku 2. We know we have the Char. What are we looking at? We're trying to clear board? That would be sad if we're trying to clear board. Looks like, yeah, we had to go for clear board. We swung over, was it the... Not even sure, one of the... Yeah, I didn't catch what we swung over. I had to look at a DM. Oh man, show me Hero. We haven't seen a Hero Yui. So there's a world where Hero Yui comes down with a wing. Ugh. All right, Roselle. Or not Roselle, sorry. 3/3 vanilla. Gonna swing into the unit. A little risky. I guess we don't have enough attacks for game. All right, swing there, swing there. Oh, yeah. Gotta set up for 4. Wing 0. Wing 0, Hero Yui. No, sorry. Wing Gundam, Hero Yui. So the Legend Rare starter deck card. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I would not swing into... I don't think I would have swung with the heavy arms there. I mean, you know their hand is an Amuro. You don't lose to a double link pair. I guess swinging with... Oh my god. Yeah, we're giving up. We just had a terrible draw. Although, even though we had a terrible draw, I feel like, once again, we're seeing Wing 0 just, like, curve out really... They were about to draw the 4th copy of Amuro, right? That's wild. Last base is Fommel, but that wasn't gonna matter. Yeah, that was really interesting to see blue green kind of like flood the board there. That was really definitely unexpected. Needed more DOP, honestly. Yeah, maybe. You're probably right. All right, let me see. What other tables to go to? Grits and Gravy playing. Are they on anything spicy? It's taking my stuff a while to load tonight. It's kind of annoying. Do I have to like close some tabs? Or is this, do I got something open I shouldn't? Definitely possible. Let me close some tabs. Maybe that'll help. Got another Grits and gravy on blue. Looks like could be back on Pure White Academy. Let's see if Grits and Gravy's on Pure White Academy. Oh, we already got Pro Theorem though. I don't know if I want to get them again. Oh no, I guess we didn't actually see them play. We saw like the end like the final turn. So let me, you know what, this is good enough, yeah. Not sure if I'd run heavy outside of wing though. That's fair. I don't expect heavy, the new heavy arms to be ran anywhere else. Cut the Kira package. I mean, they were on blue, right? So the Kira package 100% was gone. A 3-4 that searches on deploy itself is not bad. Yeah, but I would say at that I think the issue starts becoming the curve, right? And if your curve, one of your units that you're curving into isn't a potential link pair, that's pretty rough. Like I don't like, and like at least that's when that's how I think when there's deck building. Like it's okay if your bottom end isn't like link pairable, but you definitely want your top end, like your mid game to late game. Those are usually your bangers, and I feel like you want your bangers to be link pairable. If any more seasoned player could definitely revoke my right on that, but that's how I think about that's how I think myself when deck building. It's just like, I'm okay that I can't link pair DOP, but when we're in that heavy arms range, like I need to be able to swing with this guy sometimes. Another DOP player. What is happening? I mean, there's just a lot of DOPs today. We have show overflowing affection. Hope they play Michaela's. I mean, this is grits and gravy. Like, they were the ones. I mean, they're always practicing. They've been practicing pure white commands for a while. So I would not be surprised if this is probably like their first love, right? Four or 5 Amro token is nutty. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think we might have like that kind of hand, right? Where it's like, did we lose grits and gravy? Did I lose both players? No, we're good. Bro, sometimes people are really good at sitting still. It's crazy. That's a command for our little command pile, by the way. All right, here comes what's it? Perfect score 6 with the link pair. I don't remember what this card does. So let me look it up. Where are you? Perfect score 6. Why can I not find it? Is it a starter deck card? There we go, found it. Win pair, choose one enemy, it gets -3 AP. Oh, it does -3 AP. So we can clear the board. Got it. It's round 2. Yes, my bad, my bad. I forgot. Let's see if we get any purple red players. Been trying to get it out, and it's plenty of fun. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are on new stuff today. I was going over with the judges have been helping me out, just kind of peek at lists so we could like showcase some. Doesn't look like a lot of doesn't look like there's a lot of it's more of like the old. This is what I was kind of, this is just part of competitive, right? It's just like, how do I explain this? Like a new set comes out, I think for the first couple events, like the old stuff's still going to just be more represented because that's what people are comfortable on and people want to win. Yeah. Right, because GD02's official release is this Friday, right? And Bandai doesn't allow anything the first week it's available. I just wish they would plan their events better. Like you would think that the window where events that happen, like you would, how do I word this? You would think that you would think that organizers, TOs and stuff, and then and plus Bandai, because it's all a homogenous space. You think they would plan around like set releases a little better than this, and it happens. It honestly happens too much, where a set drops and then the next day there are still regionals and events happening, and you're just sitting there like you have the new cards and you can't play the new cards. It looks like Grits and Gravy did win this though. I think we're just, wait, what was that? Oh, we're looking at the trash? What was that? Is that an effect I don't know about? Michaelis hits the board. Oh, we played Big Zam. No. I'm so confused as to what happened. And my plan is to steamroll with green blue for the first week. /2 while people are testing. That's fair. Like I said, like that's standard card game procedure. Imagine someone forgets to take out their Rick Diaz again from their Yeah, but had that plenty with Digimon 2. Bandai's a bit. Oh no, 100%. I wasn't saying. Did I make it sound like it was a Gundam only thing? it is an everything. It's a Bandai everything thing. That's the point I wanted to get across. It happens in One Piece. It happens in Digimon. I can only assume it happens with Dragon Ball. UA is a little different because they only just started doing regionals, so I can't really say that's happened to them, but you get my point. Oh, this is nasty. Yeah, I don't think Grits and Gravy is gonna win this one. Maybe the commands help us? Oh, we have another link pair for game. Oh, rough. Yeah. We had an unforeseen incident, but definitely too strong on that turnaround. All right, 1 Year War takes this game. Unfortunate for pure white commands. I definitely have a lot of faith in them though. Let's see, this is the last table maybe playing. Bro's exposure on his is it exposure? The top camera, it's something's off with the colors. I want to say it's like exposure. I don't know. Like the darks are a little too contrast. Like the darks are a little too dark and the lights are a little too light, you know? That was more Xeon than 1 Year War? Oh, it was just... Oh, so that was 8 char deck? Okay, all right. I saw... okay, my brain is... Fair enough. Thank you. We're educating me so I can be prepared for bigger regionals and stuff. And it looks like we came in... This was the last match still available, and it looks like we came in right at the end. Low contrast? Ah, I see. All right, we're going into... We're running a speedy ship tonight. I didn't realize that everyone would be so... Even the judges are like, holy... A big Zam resolved. Maybe I'm out of touch. I'm honestly all over the place. I always say that. I'm always all over the place. Just happy to see. I mean, with 8 char, it looks like, I mean, that looks like the green white deck is the deck to pull it off, right? Looks like yeah, right? Like that's probably the best shot for that card. But round 2 should be soon. What are my socials today? What are my social screens looking like? You guys know what it is. It's Eagle's Nest every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys are looking to play the Gundam TCG card game with actual product as prizing every week on webcams. If you guys don't have a local scene near you, let us be your local scene. And join us. Either just watch the stream or... play. And I always say it. I always bully my chat a little bit by saying that like our players are the most important thing. Our chat comes second. So I'd much rather our chatters be players, but not everybody. Not everybody has the time to play. So I respect anyone giving us the monicum of time to participate in some way. That being said, we have, what do I got to sell out? Do I have my slide here? No, hold on. I want this slide. If anyone's interested in a different card game, tomorrow I'm doing a cookie run webcam win-a-box tournament. So if you guys are interested in a different card game other than Gundam, I've been getting into cookie run. I've been trying to, branch out, leaf out. You guys know how it is. Just try to do different things. If you guys are even interested, always just joining the stream and giving me people to talk to is always appreciated. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow, same time, streamed here. Nothing crazy. And then after that, you guys know how it is. Become a channel member. Dual Spec always beefing up our pricing is amazing. I will have infinite appreciation for Dual Spec. I'm also seeing a little bit more advertisement from Dual Spec going around. Like I've been seeing some YouTube videos of people reviewing the product and stuff, and I'm hearing nothing but good things. So I'm glad I was able to put people on it earlier. So good for them. And then Monday, Wednesday, you guys know, or here's our schedule. We've got Digimon and Gundam on a single schedule now. So if you guys are only interested in Gundam, that's going to be Wednesday. That's going to be Sunday. Wednesday, you guys are watching it right now. And then Sunday, we definitely got our Germany friends over there hosting, I think it's on Man in Blue TCG. I believe this is the YouTube they stream from predominantly, but that's the Sundam, Gundam, Fight Dam, Germany Dam thing that they do. They accept, just like here at Eagles, we accept people from other regions. They also accept people from other regions as well. They work with you on trying to get your shipping and everything done. And maybe someone from that team could tell me if you guys are giving out GD02 as prizing yet, or you guys let me know, because I definitely would imagine people are still trying to get their GD02 cards in hand for people. So if someone knows what their prize, if their pricing has evolved to the next set yet, because we have not yet at Eagles Nest, to be transparent. That, and then oh, that's long gone. I should move on from that. Let me see. Round 3. Oh, this is the wrong screen. This is last week with Ludion. Yeah, we got Jinzo. Let's do table 3. I think I'm feeling table 3. We got Michael versus Jinzo, 2 classic players that are often here. Sorry, I haven't read chat yet. You guys know me. I'm the sellout thing, and then the table thing, and then the flip the cameras thing. I like making the Gundams butt heads, but sometimes someone's webcam is pretty, like, not bad, but like sometimes the angle doesn't work. Like maybe the bottom player here, it would look better if I unflipped it. We're gonna leave it like that, but if someone gets a headache, let me know. Let me see, where are we at with chat? That was 1 year war. Okay, that's the last thing I was really reading. Yeah, Top Cam is pulling some crazy balancing. Yeah, talking about I guess it was contrast, low contrast. Stitch PJs go hard. Yeah, I like my PJs. Hey Fred, I would be if I could be. These run while I was at work. Yeah, no, I get, no, 100%. Like, I mean, interacting any way you can. I appreciate the any time that you guys give us here at Eagles Nest. I'm always going to push people to play Overwatch, just because, you know, that's the most important thing. And I think that makes sense. I don't think that's ridiculous. Have you seen Reese's stream? Yeah, I'm happy that that's the energy I give off, because it is, you guys, like, talking about while the players are playing their first setup turns, like, it's so easy in this world right now, and especially on the YouTube scene of all things, like content creation, to just be like, you know, like a drama time channel, or like just like sit here and have like hard opinions, and everybody's got to agree with me, and then everybody's either hate watching me or cult watching me, and like everyone here, they're coming to me for validation for my really intense opinions, or hate watching me because of my really intense opinions. And I don't have the heart for that. I don't, that's not who I want. That's not what we're here for. This is children's card games. What are we talking about? Danny said he doesn't have GD02 for himself yet. I think that implies he got some for prizing. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm just going to go on what you guys say on chat for that for me. I'm not going to sell the fact that maybe Sundam has GD02 as prizing, but if I can get like super, I mean, maybe I'll ask him. I'll ask Becker, or Danny. I don't know. We'll see. 120 points for a box. Average pricing is around blah, blah, blah. One first, depending on attendance. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, so I know it's prize wall points for everybody. My point is, like, can you redeem for GD02? And I'm pretty sure you can't redeem GD02 for your points at Eagle's Nest because we just don't have it. They at least have a couple cases. I've talked to him in DMs. They have at least a case for Sundam that no one else is dipping into. Okay, cool. All right, so they do have some GD02 at Sundam Fight Dam. So if that's what you guys want, like obviously, like I'm always gonna sell out the homies. Well, wait, that sentence sounded better in my head. I'm always gonna sell out for the homies. Yeah, that one works. Yeah, I assumed as much. Jinzo playing Lorcana, always funny to me. Yeah, Lorcana's kind of cooking though. Like their new set, like people have been stoked. I don't know junk about Lorcana, but also I'm not big on Disney. That's fair. I'm not big on Lorcana, and I live in Orlando, which is like the Disney Mecca. I'm not a fan of the gameplay, I guess. Like the like a game's got to sell me on the meta in the first couple sets, and they didn't do that, but I hear it's getting better. So I don't know. I also hear that like they're having trouble with events. Like year 1 of events was amazing, and then they stopped being amazing. Like they kind of like gave up on being amazing. This is gonna be the Draw X78 coming down. So we have red blue versus blue white. Haven't seen any. I don't think we've seen any new cards yet from either player. It could just be a classic, just like playing what works. He's catching up. They have 100%. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. I caught up with chat. Lorcana equals TCG with training wheels. Is that true? I could say that for set 1, it was pretty simple, but what set 1 isn't simple, right? I can't, I'm not in a position to talk about Lorcana and how the gameplay is now. All I know is that the new set Fabled, really popular, doing well on sales, and I would like to think that means like more sales equals more players, equals more people want to play that game, right? I just wanted to put in plain text instead of my meandering comment. I appreciate that, Kirby. Wow, Risu, how generous. Wait, generous of what did I do? Oh, the selling out part? Nah, I don't think it's generous. It's it only in the TCG world, especially this like webcam world, but I'm gonna expand it to just like the TCG world. There's nothing to gain from us, like there's no monopoly, right? And I don't know what proxy that is for, and I don't think I'm gonna ever know. That's a Rick Doss? Oh, I think that's a Rick Diaz. Yeah, that's a Rick Diaz. I'm actually able to read it somewhat. And the TLDR on the selling out point is like it's definitely like an all ships rise together kind of thing. The better they do kind of means the better we do. And I genuinely feel like it's a I don't know what analogy I'm going. You get it though. Like if they do better, we do better. So like, why am I gonna like just bringing more attention to the game and more places for people to connect with the game is gonna only create a more loyal and interactive or active player base, right? Or like at least viewer base. Like the better they do, the better we do, and like in terms of interaction, right? Like if more people are watching them, that means those viewers are going to get recommended more Gundam stuff, so they're going to see our stuff, and then vice versa. Like it's all ships rise together is what I say. I don't think it's again on the content thing. There is no value in like trying to be like a monopoly on something or trying to like one up each other, like in a like in a disparaging way. Like there's no point in putting each other down. There's only point in like raising each other up, because it's only going to help each other. Also, who wants to come into a card game where like all the content creators hate each other or something? That sounds awful. But our top player has a whole playset of Lifrits. Jinzo has a whole playset of Lifrits on the board here. 1 in trash, 3 on board. I don't know what this proxy is from. The other one was, is this the Psycho Gundam? It is the Psycho Gundam. So we're on a blue-red deck, but adding one of the Titans is interesting. We're gonna see Angsha, Angsha gun cannon come down to clear the gun tank. Ziltoid, oh god, no, stop it. Rami, wow, regenerates Lifrith and Kira, loving the pilot blockers tonight. Triple Lifrith, the quad Lifrith, the playsetters at the yeah, everyone talking about the playset, yeah. Actually, Wing doesn't mind Lifrith too much. Never mind, that's Titans. You were talking about, yeah, nah. The beef with content creators is just extra entertainment. Have you ever seen Smash Bros. Tournament cinema? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Like, I actually haven't seen any Smash Bros. Drama. I haven't looked at Smash Bros. Stuff in a while. Nah, CC drama is low-key pathetic. Why swing 3 blockers for base? What? I mean, we have to catch up eventually, right? Our opponent only has one unit on board. We have a base. Oh, wait, we're going to swing into the Titan? Is Angsha going to go? No, we played the Angsha this turn. Are we making it awkward for the Titan to attack? Oh, we pass. Interesting. Okay. Oh, another Titan. Is that the 4? Yep, the 4. Link pair as well into the Lifrith. Be a nice crisp 2 damage. Absolutely crisp 2 damage there from Well, what effect does the 4 give? During Link, during your turn, when this unit recovers 2 HP, if you have 4 or less cards in hand, draw 1. Oh, so oh wow, so that is a busted turn. Wow, Psycho Gundam with 4 is kinda nutty. And actually, I didn't fully register that until just now. How gross that can get with board trading like this. I know the quality just like tanked just recently, but should come back. There we go. It's our pixels are returning. I think Jinzo's in a tough spot. Like 2 Psycho Gundams on board, and we haven't developed anything for like damage. Lost 2 Lifriths for a base. Yeah, definitely the value proposition was not great. Like probably the mistake of the game. I would argue that like, yeah, like that just wouldn't have been, that's just not, losing all that isn't worth it. And we probably should have. We're going to attack into the Titan that is killable with the Angsha. Probably would have, yeah, it probably would have been worth just to like do the blue-white thing and just turtle up for a couple turns till we can get to like a top end that can answer some of this stuff. But like, again, we don't know Jinzo's hand. They could just not be drawing their top end. Look, like we have 7 resources and we're just not hard slamming something instantly. Meaning like, I think our draw has been kind of dog. Yeah, Sword Strike. Ugh. Yeah, see, Sword Strike into the Titan. So we have to 2 for 2 our opponent. Not really getting ahead on board. Striker pack's good though. That's gonna be nice. Do we go sword or do we go launcher? Looks like we're going launcher. Fair enough. Then we're gonna go gun tank into shield. Lifrith into shield. Oh, it's a Marita to hand. Oh. We're at least ahead on board. But that Marita could be game ending. Not game ending, in a sense. That Marita could completely rewrite how this turn gets played and change, pretty much make it. Because I would say Jinzo, blue, white is ahead right now. They're ahead on board. They're tied on shield, but since they're ahead on board, they're just ahead in this game. They might have less of a hand size though. We'll see. We're only level 7 on the red-blue side, so not like a crazy amount of stuff can get done. All right, Angsha, where are we going? Okay, block the... All right, we're going to block with launcher. Two hand... No, Titans has a ton of cards in hand. Titans has like 4 or 5 cards. Are we talking... Well, Titans... I guess which one's Titans? The red-blue deck is the one that has actually played a Titan. So I assume that's what we're talking about. They definitely have a crap ton of cards in hand. Blue-white is the one with like 2 cards in hand. If he had a Link, I would have played it by now. But that's the Kshatriya. And that, we know they have a Marita. Am I... This is one of the new pilots, isn't it? Not sure what pilot they used. Banshee. Oh, saving the... Yeah. We could be saving the Marita for the Banshee play. The Kshatriya pings out our launcher, unfortunately. What can you do? I mean, a few things you can do. Armor Array is kind of nice. Like RX-78 Armor Array could go kind of hard here for us. Maybe our own Titan play could potentially also be game-changing. Taking our time here. 3 cards in hand. There's not a lot of plays we could make. Striker pack again. Ugh. That feels a little bad. We attack into shield and pass, I bet. Yeah. Oof. That's looking like 2 pilots in hand. That's a good 2 pilots in hand, and with double blocker, Banshee doesn't win us the game this turn. All right, we got draw X78 with the Armor Array. Ooh. We can board clear to keep our opponent off game. They're going to attack. Is that another 4? I guess that is another 4. Gonna take 2 damage there. Rest 2. Angsha, ping the gun tank. And then what? Just attack into shield with RX-78? If you're Jinzo, if you're blue-white, you take this because you want to hope that like you get a shield or something, or a base to draw. Angsha, I don't know if we take that. But we could be baiting ourselves. Like gun tank could come down. Gun Angsha, yeah, so we're just not gonna block. Draw X78 is not gonna help us. Alright. I think blue-white needs to like we 3 cards in hand. We gotta have draw X78 with Amuro Ray into the second link pair we've been waiting for. So we need double link pair and go for game. Something ridiculous. Okay, Angsha doesn't help. That clears the opposing Angsha. Problem is we know that Michael at the bottom of the screen has a Marita in hand. So like at any moment, Banshee comes down completely. Like we have to set up this turn. And this is probably Jinzo's last turn unless we set up like what, it's gotta be like double block. RX78 does not get us there in any world, unfortunately. Without an Amuro. Maybe, well, I mean, it lets us like what? Lets us clear their RX78. So we do have the Amuro, rest the Angsha. Lifrith into Kshatriya. RX78 into Angsha. And then Angsha into draw X78? No, we played the Angsha this turn. Right, I think we lose this. We gotta see base and shield right here. Base, it's an Amuro. Rip. Yeah, Banshee, Marita. We knew it was coming. They've had the Marita for a few turns now. I think they maybe needed to top deck the. I think maybe they needed to top deck the Banshee, and it wasn't hand tracking that well. But either way, almost. Jimzo almost making it through there. Ton of fast games today, though. Let's see, what is Fangs up to? I know Fangs is watching a little bit, but let's see if I can get him on. Ooh. Let's see, Fangs, Jello. Some interesting decks here. We did get Fangs a little earlier. Oh, we got Michael too. Nuki and Dragon. My loading times have been awful. Kshatriya. Yeah, let's go to Fangs' table. I like the playmat at the bottom. That is the classic Risu way to choose. It's just the game ended. The game ended. But you guys saw it. You guys saw the Goku. It was cool. Yeah. Yeah. We saw the Goku together. We saw the Genki Dama. Had to have had a link at that point. Yeah. I have PTCD with Banshees. I play with white in the deck. I run 2 Witch in the Bride. Yeah, you took counter Banshee. That's fair. Had to have a link at that point. The return of Cool Sleeves guy. What's up, School Pro? Again, I should have just pinged you to join me. Maybe next week. Maybe we just suck it up and get you on next week. School appropriate. For a brief moment. Yeah. Is this a big Zam again? No, this is something else. What is this? I've noticed that a lot of the Char green Zaku decks are running this new base. I actually don't know what this new base is. Let me take a peek. It is... Oh, is it in the starter deck? Are people on the new starter deck base? Base is that? That's Elmith on the board. I'm trying to find what base that is. Zanzibar. Oh, this is... Why is everybody on Zanzibar now? Is it because you have more add one of your shields to your hand, and if it is your turn, you may deploy one Xeno unit card that's level 4 or lower from your hand. Why are people playing this now? Interesting. Also, yeah, one year war, I guess, taking it there. But I feel like maybe it's just me seeing the same player a bunch of times, and I feel like it's getting more popular. But like I feel like we've seen Zanzibar multiple times tonight, and I'm not sure why suddenly a GD01 card seeing more play. Yeah, Zanzibar. Like that's the first time I see that card get played. Anyway, round 4 is coming. There's no more no more games playing here for round 3, so we're going into round 4 here pretty soon. Is it the last round already? I know we do have a smaller night tonight. I know I've said that already, but I forget how fast Gundam can be sometimes. We are going into next round with 3 undefeated, so we're ending round 4 with a potential of round. So we could have 5 rounds. It's gonna be one of those depends on the down pair. But with everyone reported, we should be going into round 4 pretty quickly. You look super good. This is how I sit. I used to get made fun of in school. Like this is just the fetal position is wonderful. It exists for a reason. That's all I got. I used to get made fun of because like especially with the long hair back in like. I still get used to. I still get made fun of because people always compare me to L when I do this, and I'm just like, bro, he just had it right. It's comfy. It's a peak position, yeah, bro. Like I can cry, and I'm ready for it, you know. Just waiting for pairings are out. Got round 4 coming, so it all depends on Geico Killer if we get around 5 or not. If Geico Killer loses, we get around 5, or we're done. If Geico Killer wins, we get around 5. So pressure, no pressure, depending on how you want this to go. If you guys want the 4th round, if you guys want it to end at round 4, then he can just scoop, I guess. Then they can just scoop. But if you guys want an extra round, more time with everybody, then they gotta win. Oh, let's see. Let me go. You know what? With that said, I think I'm gonna go to table 1 though, because it could potentially be. But it's grits and gravy again at table 2, and I really do like. I'm just a fan of Academy commands, man. I am just a fan of Academy commands. Ready to cry. That's smart. That's how it's gonna sit. That's how I'm gonna sit in line waiting for GD02. Yeah. How is getting GD02 for you guys? I imagine not great. What's your thoughts on the whole best of 3 versus best of 1 discourse? Number 1, I didn't know there was discourse. The Yu-Gi-Oh player in me doesn't have a problem with it. I know that all these Bandai games are best of 1, so people feel reluctant about it. Okay, so to add to that point, to the conversation. Sorry, brain. Digimon is not best of 1. All of us Digimon players do not want us to be converted to best of one. We will hate that. That might single-handedly kill the game. Like, unironically. Like, I try really hard not to over-exaggerate. There are a few things that I feel like could kill Digimon as a card game. That, in my feelings, is one of them. So, that being said, I do understand that all the Bandai card games are pretty much best of one now. Everyone's been converted to best of one. The discourse is, I guess the discourse comes from, like, obviously best of three is better. Like, competitively, it is the better format. I don't think that is for debate. The better player will be the champion of our tournament more times in a best of three than a best of one, right? And I'm all okay. So I guess TLDR, I want best of three. Best of three is the better format for competitive players to be incentivized to play, because what you're doing when you do best of three is that you're creating an environment for the better player to win more often, and then henceforth the better players win more often, and you kind of want that in your game, right? Like, to quickly compare it to, oh my god, I'm sorry, hold on, they're playing, I'm so stupid. To quickly compare it to fighting games, like, you don't want Mango, I know Mango's like not a great example, but that's the word that comes to mind, so sorry. You don't want Daigo the Beast to lose in pools, right? Like, you just don't want that. Right? If your game is causing Daigo to lose in pools, your game's probably sacky, you know? So, like, I think best of three is the better format, but I also am friends with a lot of tournament organizers, and I can tell you, at least from Bandai, I also come from Magic, and Magic's best of three, so I'm used to it. I'm also used to side decking, so, like, there's a lot of things that I'm used to that, like, Bandai doesn't do, that I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I would rather have it, but, like, I don't know, like, but okay, so I'm also friends with a lot of tournament organizers and judges, and everybody loves working less. Let's be honest. Being a judge, being a commentator for these things, it's work. Getting paid, you know, getting paid a stipend and working less hours is more, it means you get paid more for the hour, right? Because if you get like, commentators get paid a flat rate, the shorter the tournament is, air quotes, the more we get paid, if that makes sense. So, like, in that sense, like, it is more incentivized for us to get, like, shorter tournaments. And that's really, I don't know how it, like, I don't know if that's fair to say. Is it fair? Like, the only argument for best of one in my heart is that shorter tournaments are nice. And I don't know if that's actually nice. You know what I mean? Like, if you sit down and you're like, I want to play less of this game, is that what we're like, what are we really saying? Do you know? Like, I know I'm going down a rabbit hole, and it's a rabbit hole you caused, so apologies, chat. But I don't know. It's a complex situation. If you're asking for my opinion, flat out, I would rather best of three. I do feel like Gundam is going to get fast enough to facilitate best of three. Same with UA or Union Arena. I think both games are becoming fast enough to where you could pull off best of three now, like Digimon. I think One Piece is still slow enough where best of one is still just the better play. What else? Dragon Ball. I don't like talking about Dragon Ball in the sense that I'm so ignorant when it comes to Dragon Ball. I will say though, Gundam still has, was it like blue-white blockers? Like, for sure in Gundam, you look at a 1-year war, and let's go back to set one. If you look at a 1-year war, They're done in like 10 minutes and you're like, sick. We could have done a best of 3. Then you look at blue-white blockers and they go to time and draw, not draw, but you know what I mean. They go to time, or they go to tiebreakers, and then you're like, yeah, this really can't be best of 1, or this can't be best of 3. So it's rough. I hope that answers the question. I hope I at least answered the question. Let me catch up on chat. What's your best Yu-Gi-Oh player? Bandai Reluctant. Digimon BT23 I enjoyed just fine. I'm getting half a case this Sunday. Congrats, Ziltoid, 100%. I just want sideboards because I spent the most of the amount of time playing Magic until recently. I know now I only play One Piece and Gundam, which has shifted me into liking best of 1. That's fair. I still want sideboard. I'm always in favor of something that I feel causes the better player to win more often in these card games. I feel like a lot of people like to hate on sideboards for some reason, but for me, I think sideboarding is a skill. Sideboarding in and out cards is a skill. Understanding the matchup is a skill, and sideboarding is part of that, and it will cause the better player to win more often, making your card game more competitive. That's my opinion. And that is my feeling. Again, this isn't a debate. This is me sharing my opinion with you guys sharing back. And sometimes you just have to, you have a bad draw and shuffle and it doesn't reflect on the pilot. I agree, Looney, 100%. Now, should that be with or without a side jet? Because that's a big point of a contention in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I think it's crazy that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't want... Although, I think it's crazy that people in Yu-Gi-Oh don't want a side deck anymore. However, I do understand the talking point of like side decking has become an avenue to just put in all your correct floodgates for the matchup and move on. And that feels shitty. But Yu-Gi-Oh's not been in a great space for a lot of people for a long time. I don't want to talk bad about that game though. So, Yu-Gi-Oh is, I don't know. Again, I'm just ignorant. I don't want to talk bad about a game I don't know about. I fell out of Yu-Gi-Oh for a lot of reasons personally. It's just too much for me, and I don't like it becoming when you have to ask, may I play my card? It starts becoming really obnoxious. So, and that's where I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is. They're only level 2. We didn't miss much. 2 passes. Gundam Regionals Exhaustions versus Digimon Regionals is not equal for me personally. That's fair. That's fair. Like after a game of One Piece, I feel exhausted as well. And they're also best of 1. If it's pay per event, best of 1 is great. If it's pay per hour, then best of 3 is better. Oh, for sure, Looney. I think you're talking about how like getting paid works for like these events, and it definitely depends. Like commentators get paid a flat rate. I think judges get paid hourly. It depends on the event, actually. I think judges also get a flat stipend. So you get my point on that. You know what you want, at least understand what kind of point I'm trying to make when I bring up shorter versus longer events and paying people. I'd appreciate best of 3 for sure. That is the whole purpose of golf too. Play less golf. That's fair. I like discussion, so keep it going. Bushy Road Games, I think, shifted from best of 3 to best. Yes, I think Vanguard is now best of 1. I think it's just a Japanese thing. I don't know. I think that's what my Vanguard friends have said. Yeah, best of 3 for new type challenge for sure. I love, hey, blue-white mirrors. I'm a blue-white mirror. Yeah, exactly. Well, even if white-blue goes to time, that's the matchup. It also happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! And other card games. Tau Goose Biz, for sure. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much to put it down. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much to put it down, even when the format sucks. That's fair. I'm never going back to 2 out of 3. I've been too scarred by Yu-Gi-Oh! And scarred, really? Oh, okay. I don't know what about I guess you have to kind of, Grayson, I might need context on that. What about those games being best of 3 specifically has scarred you? Yes, I agree. I love like making adjustments in like for game 2 and 3 in your play is so like it's so satisfying. If you guys have ever done it, I don't know what game you guys all come from before Gundam. If Gundam's your first game, this might not have been something you've experienced yet. But like you get complete there's a certain level of satisfaction where someone like pulls off like a gotcha combo or a gotcha play game 1, and then game 2 and 3 you never play around that. You play around that and you win out. Like, you know, you do like air quotes reverse sweep, and man, does that feel good when you do that to somebody. Like that is you like there are moments that make you feel like a good player, and that's one of them. With or without spy boards, since I don't remember Digimon starting. Yeah, Digimon doesn't have sideboards either. There was a time where they were playing around with the idea of sideboards, but it was never officialized into the game. There's Mulligan now, but they never brought back sideboard after the experiment. My sideboard experience is more from Magic, and I think sideboard and Magic is wonderful. Probably going to time with the old Yu-Gi-Oh time rolls is probably what left such a bad taste in my mouth for some people. In the mouth for some people. That's fair. That's yeah. Time in Yu-Gi-Oh's gross. Like, and I don't think they made it better. I don't know. Again, I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm never gonna know Yu-Gi-Oh again. It's just not a game I'm gonna go back to. I've already made the joke. Like I just, the cards are too small for me, man. I've grown up. I want bigger cards in my life. I no more Japanese size sleeves. Standard only, damn it. Blue white could benefit the most from a sideboard in Gundam. Has the most variables available. Could run aggro, tempo, or control depending on the sideboard. That's fun, but that's cool. I think that's cool. Looks like green white wins this one. Too much time. Let me before I go back to chat, let me make sure we have something on screen for everybody to watch. So we're going to go to table 2, and our bottom player has to win for there to be around 5. And for whatever reason, my loading times are dog. Okay, so looks like we might not get around 5 with this current broad state. But I believe in Michael. Geico Killer doesn't need to save 15% or more on their car insurance. They're fine. Let me go back to chat now that people have something to watch. The new time rules for Yu-Gi-Oh are honestly so good, despite what people may say. Just play faster. That's fair, but I don't think you ended that with a great way to word that, Ziltroid. Because what's stopping people from saying that about the older time rules? I guess your point is like, because I know what the new time rules are kind of, and like it incentivizes everybody to play faster versus using time as an avenue of winning the game. All right, never mind. I convinced myself that you said something cool. Never mind. I'm there. I'm with you. Too much time. People slow play more in my experience. Tournaments take way too long. If you hate a mirror, you can literally play 3 times as much time against that matchup. That's fair. You should look up Genesis format. It might appeal to you if you're an old head player. I wouldn't see. That's my thing. It's like I'm not even an old head player. The most active I was in Yu-Gi-Oh was I started playing in locals when I had money, when I first started having money, was during, I guess it's been a while now though. Like I forget how old I am. It was when Zodiac was tier 1. That's when I started. And then I played until like the first couple sets of Links being new. And then I took a break. And then I played a good amount of Toss. So that would be Thunder Dragon, Occults, Sky Striker, Salamangreat. Those are the two eras I mostly played of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Digimon was goated, so we just played Digimon after that. EX base is still, yeah. No, definitely Grits and Gravy kind of cooking this game. Genesis format sounds cool. I think I'm just done with Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, like, I know I made the joke about, like, Japanese-sized sleeves and stuff, but, like, I don't want to buy more. Like, I am, in all my card games right now, all I do, as much as I love Dual Spec for sponsoring this tournament, I just buy Forest Green Dragon Shield sleeves. That is all I do. I have a stock of Forest Green Dragon Shield sleeves, and we move on, right? I don't have to think about needing to find my purple sleeves for my purple sleeve deck. I just have Forest Green Dragon Shield sleeves everywhere in my room. So at any point, I can grab a sleeve if I need a sleeve, you know? And to tell me that I got to go back to finding the little people sleeves. Little people, I'm a bully. I'm a bully, bro. Like now I just have now I have an image of in my head that this is probably again boomer, but there's an old Burger King commercial where the guy is like, I can't eat a Big Mac, or I can't eat a Whopper. My hands are too small. And the other guy's like, I'll help you, man. Really? Thanks. And his hands are like comically small. That's just how I envision every Yu-Gi-Oh player right now. And I'm sorry. Zodiac was tier 1 like 2 years. I guess I'll clarify. It was when Trident first came out. I think that's when I played. I don't know. I was new, and I just knew that it was like Trident into Masterpiece. Like, was it Dragoonity? Dragoonity Masterpiece? I forget the full. The guy that like you contribute your traps and your spells to summon him. Same. I have like 7 boxes of matte black Dragon Shields. Fair. Not green apple Dragon Shields. Shake my. Forest Green's my favorite green. Like green's my favorite color, but then like it evolved into like Forest Green is just my favorite like version of green. Like check this out. Check this out. You see my room? My room is great. I got a lot of cool stuff. And then look at my walls. We painted that. We did that. I'm sorry I'm blinding some of you. We did that, right? We did that. We did that. I like Forest Green. I think before Forest Green, what did I do? Because Forest Green's relatively new. What did I do before Forest Green? I can't even remember. I think I might have done Emerald, which everyone like was green, but with the sparkles in it. I can't remember that. I can't remember the name of that one anymore. You did great. Oh, how'd you do? That's exciting. I don't think I was able to. I don't know if I covered you on stream at all. I actually don't know what your Discord name is. I'm glad to hear you did well though. Yeah, again, I will repeat. I know I've like it has become a classic Risu yap about anything but the game session. But once again, Michael Geico Killer here at the bottom of the screen has to win for us to get a round 5. If Geico Killer here at the bottom loses to the Academy deck, that ends the tournament. And I'd say it's pretty damn close right now. It's to the wire. I think either player can just have that play that wins them the game. We'll have to see. You saw my opponent brick into armor. Oh, that game. Okay. Yeah, that was unfortunate for them, but you cooked. You cooked them too. All right, swinging into shields. Breach. Breach? There's a card with Breach? I guess so. Is that Rick Dom? That might be like a proxy for Rick Dom. Oh, you were the blue. Oh, you were the blue wing. Oh, yeah. You cooked them so fast though. Like, that was like, they had a bad draw like at the end of the game, but like you were in control. Like, yeah, the bad draw sucks, but it was also like 1 year war where like you got to the point where like they couldn't win anyway. Like, even if they had more units, like you were just you were just able to control them the whole game. Like, looks like we're getting around 5, guys. Academy blockers kind of just petered out without, and I think this is still a problem for the deck. I think this is still one of the biggest problems about the Academy deck is they just don't have a boss monster. Like what are we really playing for in the deck? And I don't think the deck has enough draw to compensate for all of the commands they have to play. Although they had a wonderful run. Like they're X2 now, but obviously like being the down pair, like they're playing great. Like it's grits and grit. I love seeing the Academy deck play. It's just, I think they just have like an issue ending the game and they still haven't been given something to end the game. Like the new aerial is like high maneuver is cool, but it's not like a game ending effect. Like, can it sneak you a game? Maybe. But it's not gonna, you know what I mean? It's not gonna like win you the game. Yeah. Looney's backing me up on one. Like, you're like, it was just, I mean, yeah, they could have drawn a little better, like, but honestly, like you had like the aggro you had was crazy. I was like, wow, we don't even need to be level 8. Like, what the hell? I lose every loss. I drew only blockers, no pilots. Feel bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like you had that early game grits. Like we came into the room and like you still had your EX base. So I guess after that you just didn't draw into anything relevant. But I think that's just like, that's probably just like some of the weakness of Academy blockers is that like it's kind of like it's just the late game isn't the forte of that deck, it feels like. Yeah, because you hit every block. Fair. All right, I guess I'm starting to see your point. All blockers, no aggression. I think there's still people playing. That confirms round 5 though, so you guys get me for another 40 minutes, which is exciting. I guess let's get a little bit of Fangs versus Protherum TCG. And well, I watched Protherum a few times now. Is this the Big Zam? Is this the one we were all freaking out about for Big Zam? 2 cards in hand against a wall of blockers. Is that Michaelis? Full pass from Protherum here at the bottom. Just not gonna play anything. Yeah, we're just We're Charzaku, who's burned out, and we are the classic blue-white, stabilizing at 0 life. Ale Strike is our only card in hand, and we are just gonna turn cards 90 degrees. Oh, this is the 8 char deck. Yes. This is the Xeon char deck. Opting not to, because we don't have game on board because the Zwart can't attack. So just opting to attack once and then just go for game next turn. Makes sense to me. Finally off of work, so here to support Reese. Appreciate you, Helkin. What do we do? I mean, we got 3 cards in hand. If like we're probably just it's probably just borked, man. Oh, wait, Big Zam, we're counting Big Zam. Pretty cool sleeves versus cool beta resources. Yeah. Was it the 10-year anniversary Gundam sleeves or something? Like something. I don't know. They got a big old 10 on them. I'm not a big fan of cell shaded for the playmat here at the bottom, but I feel like I'm not a fan of cell shaded because of Borderlands. Like Borderlands kind of ruins cell shading for me. Like my problem with Borderlands is like, do I really need to see a character's clavicles? You know, like, is that really an art choice that I need represented in front of me at all times with that game? Like, man, like their obsession with clavicles is crazy. If you guys have never noticed that about the Borderlands games, like, let me be the first to introduce you. Otherwise, cell shading on robots, sick. Playmat's cool. What Borderlands duty? We're just plague. Oh, we got a league pair. We swing, but all we're gonna do is block with Zwart. Yeah. If you're like the correct block for Fangs is our top player. For Fangs here, you just block with Zwart. That's easy peasy. And then, yeah, I mean, you're gonna attack with the first one you played, the first one from last turn. And then you honestly just block with what? Lifrith? Oh, it's pass and pray. That's unfortunate. Play a base. Why not? Get the 2 1/1s, man. There's no way we pass though, right? It is just swing. Unless I'm maybe I'm misunderstanding how the board state. Yeah, Lifrith goes in. Oh. Gonna swing. Let's do it correct. I like the rushing, but I think it's worth being correct about this. And then attack all 3 of those. That should be enough for a game. We're attacking with RX. Yeah, see, because we're skipping and they have a card in hand. And it could be unforeseen incident. It's not unforeseen incident. Okay. But like, you know, I think it's still correct to be a little patient. Like, I don't think, like, I know what they're doing, but definitely in those like clutch scenarios, just play a little slow, because like there could have been an unforeseen incident somewhere and then suddenly your whole math has changed. I will not stand for Borderlands slander. That's fair. You don't have to. And And that being said, I'm not like hating on the game. Like, I'm sure that, like, if you guys like that gameplay, like, I'm not a big shooting games guy. I'm not an FPS guy. So like, I'm already like not in good graces. And I'm not hating on the game. I'm just like, the cell shading, like, if I had to nitpick something, it's definitely the cell shading in that game. It's a little much. But otherwise, I'm not I'm not saying it's like the worst game ever or something. No. It's got its place. I hear great things about Borderlands 4. I almost thought about buying it because like they have like a cool like electrical like sword mechanic guy. He's kind of cool, but I'm just not a big FPS guy. But that being said, we got a round of sellouts to do. So here's our Gundam webcam schedule. You guys know how it is. If you guys are interested in only Gundam, well, every Wednesday here at Eagle's Nest, you guys are watching it right here, right now. Every Sunday, our friends in Germany also got stuff going on. Every Sunday, Gundam, Fight Dam, Germany Dam. You guys know what it is. They do have prizing for GD02. So if you guys like are looking for a tournament with GD02 for prizing, they got you guys. Or if you guys just want to watch, I think it is Man in Blue TCG. Google them, YouTube them. That's where they play out the most. And they got great stuff over there. They're great people. They play here at Eagle's Nest too. So definitely would love the secular experience that we got going on. Win table. Am I table 1? No, I gotta get to table 1 because people are playing. We started with a Michael mirror match and we're ending with a Michael mirror match. No freaking way that's true. That is way too funny. I don't know if I recover from that. Thank you, DualSpec, for buffing up our prize pool here at Eagle's Nest, offering up some sleeves, a packaging of sleeves for our prize pool, and just beefing up, giving more people reasons to play here at our weekly webcam tournaments. I infinitely appreciate you guys for that. Become a channel member. It helps me do the things that I do above all else. And yeah, no, Risu's still a trophy husband. Risu's still looking for a job. So stuff like that helps a lot for me. So you guys are out there and you think you can support, definitely consider it. It's $2. You get some emotes and I get to keep doing what entertains you guys. And then speaking of just supporting for the sake of supporting, we're doing a cookie run tournament tomorrow. So if you guys know anybody interested in cookie run webcam tournaments, yeah, tomorrow I'm hosting one. It's going to be fun. I got a box of cookie run as the prizing. You're gonna learn together with me the game as my co-commentator will help me educate me, and then I got a fun judge on the side also. So it's gonna be a whole little setup. It's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be a short day. I think we got like I think last I checked, like 5 people signed up. So I mean, we're hoping for 8, but we'll launch no matter what, and it's a guaranteed box of prizing. That being said, let me get to the players because they're just resolving mulligans. So let me get my stuff on the side going. Pop. And again, this is going to be the final round. It's going to be our Michael mirror match. And people are drawing for cards and flipping their resources. And here we go. Let me get some names on the screen. This is... What is this? This is Michael Geico. And then our bottom player is... What obnoxious name can I give him? Seeker of... There we go. And perfect. The overlap of the name does not cover the play state at all. So I can keep it up like that. Is that a Vanguard unit on the play? Not only is it a Vanguard unit on the bottom playmat K2, it is a dual spec playmat. How about that? How about that? Again, dual spec sponsoring this tournament by providing their wonderful sleeves as prizing. So beefing up the prize pool for the players here is always greatly appreciated. And that is one of their elegant mats. So if you guys are interested in more than just sleeves, definitely check out their collection of play mats because they're obviously pretty cool. It's Dayayusha. Oh, that's cool. I think it's Dayayusha. Oh, okay. Okay. Vanguard players coming out to educate me on their game. I appreciate it. I don't blame you. I'm an RPG Andy, but I grew up with the franchise, so it's one of the few FPS games I enjoy. That's fair. Nah, the cell shading in Borderlands is so dramatic. I swear it messed up my vision for a while after a binge. That's funny. All right, so I think it's... So we got red, blue, pink up against white, green? Yeah, definitely white, green. So we've seen Seeker of Darkness Michael on we saw the heavy arms, right? I don't know if we saw the victory from victory to defeat. But we definitely saw the heavy arms, and the heavy arm, like we just saw like this was the player that like had that amazing curve. Having to play a little more honest this game, but being able to keep the board clear for now, not too bad for sure. Keeping the early aggression off the board and turning sideways. Love to see it. We're probably gonna go into next turn though and see like Angsha. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Angsha gun tank. Get this sword strike. I mean, honestly, almost has to be Angsha gun tank here, right? And ooh, a new unit coming down. One I'm not too familiar with. I think this is one of the new blue ones. From GD02. This is Psycho Gundam MA mode with Repair 2. Interesting. 3-4 Titan. I wish I had the time to play my Vanguard locals. I grew up watching the show and playing the game through middle school. I've always wanted to try Vanguard. If any Vanguard player knowledgeable out there, I've been wanting to try to build and play, or at least play, because I know my friends have it, a Youth Burk deck. I hear that deck's pretty good. Also, I always thought Dark Paladins are really sick. They have like a really cool like cyber puppy who's like probably one of my favorite cards art-wise. I don't know why, just is. And we're gonna go bird, so we're gonna attack Sword Strike, go bird mode. And that's going to be our turn. Oh, no. Rest 2? Ooh, okay. Get another... What is this? It's a 2-2 vanilla, I think? No, it's got repair. I actually don't know what this card is. Is it a starter deck card? No, this is the Rick Diaz. Everybody's been playing the Rick Diaz with... All right, this guy's got blocker. Yeah, cool. Actually, not bad. 3-3 with blocker. That's a pretty good card. I can see why it's ran. I'll take your word for it. My anime backlog. I just recently finished watching Freeren. I love that. That show is so cute. Oh my god. That show makes you feel how the Grinch felt at the end of the I was about to say Nightmare Before Christmas. At the, isn't it just called The Grinch? It's called The Grinch, right? So the way you know, at the end of The Grinch, where his heart grows like 6 sizes that day or 5 sizes that day or whatever, that's how Frieren makes you feel every goddamn episode. It's insane. Insane. But was it red, blue, pings able to clear the board? I think this is, again, the draw X78 from set 1. I guess not clear the board, but we've been able to do a little bit. We're gonna go to level, I think this is level 7. Yeah, because of the EX or the EX resource. We do know that this player, I think this player is running the new rebuild. Or maybe that was Isen. No, that wasn't Isen. Isen was on blue. I think it was this player that was on the, potentially on the rebuild. I guess we'll see. Banger Baller as show recent. Yeah, dude, it was. I was putting that one off for a minute, but I do find it. I have a hard time like watching anime nowadays. Like, it's not often that I actually fully watch an anime, or even start an anime. Like it's like I've kept myself to like the, like, you know, the mainstream stuff like Demon Slayer. I haven't watched the Demon Slayer movie, but I watched Demon Slayer, like My Hero, like, you know, like the basic B word, the basic female dog of basic female dog animes is what I've been watching. Free One's great though. And I don't dislike any of the things I've watched. Like, Black Clover is cool. I like Black Clover a lot. I haven't watched the new Gundam stuff, though. Like, I haven't watched G-Quux. I need to. Witch and the Bride, I still need to watch. Getting another Sword Strike down. Is that what I just saw? Yeah. Getting a new Sword Strike down. So we traded into the Psycho MA and then get another Sword Strike down. Wow. Clearing the GM? Very slow, but still great. Yeah, I mean, not to like completely derail everything, but like, it being slow was part of the point. Like, it wasn't supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like an action show. It was just like, how do I break your heart every episode? Watch the Grimgar then. Slow and amazing, then depressing after you find out there's only one amazing. Oh, that's sad, Looney. GM not bounced. Was GM not bounced? It should have been. Was it like cleared off the board? There's no way we attacked into it. It was standing. Oh, they fixed it after? Okay, cool. Good talk. Is this 4 again? People are getting a lot of mileage out of 4. That's 4 is looking to be, at least so far, at least tonight, the standout pilot has been 4. I'm sure some people are on the new char. We saw some of that, but 4 has been absolutely putting in work tonight. And we're at 8. We're at 8 here for the Wing Gundam deck. But I could see us being in a bad spot. Like, we haven't really resolved any overflowing affections. We haven't resolved, like, you're not even in a good spot to like if you attack with the Sword Strike, you're just giving them back the gun tank. But then if you play your Wing 0, you're bound, like, you're killing your own Sword Strike. This is a really, like, and we've had to use so many cards, right? Like, we've had double link pair Sword Strike, which sounds amazing sometimes, but In here, it's just you're kind of fueling your opponent every turn, it seems like. Looks like we are resting 4. We're looking at like a heavy arms play. Wing 0, we have Hero Yui. Arresting 2. Okay, so we're going wide this turn. Gonna try to protect the Lifrith. That's like the rest of our hand, though. Eesh. No Hero Yui's rough. So now, if you're red, blue, ping, what do you do? Like if you go Rezo into. And you know they have the gun cannon too, so like the gun tank. All right, so double ping. Oh, we had to use a show of resolve. So that's like again half our turn. So we only have 4 resources. So we're not gonna see like a Marita Kshatriya situation come down. We could see double ping on Sword Strike, but that doesn't clear it. So is Razel just gonna attack into Sword Strike? And we're gonna let it go. Okay, I guess. Okay. I would have considered blocking, but it does clear the body for us, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not blocking is the play. All right, going through our trash tells me either we were counting or we're trying to look at our chances to draw something useful. Oh, how are we going to end this turn? We have such a grip in our hand. We got to be setting up for a later turn that's going to be absolutely disgusting. Yes, these are the last 2 undefeated. This is our final table. Whoever wins this is our champion for tonight. Psycho Gundam comes down. Level 5. So no, is it level 5? I think it is level 5. Does that dodge Wing 0? Let me look it up. I forget the it's always the little numbers. It's level 6. Oh, it's level 6. Okay, but does that... Oh, that definitely... Wing 0 can't hit level 6s then. Yeah, I know that much. Oh, it's level 4 and lower for 0 anyway. So 5 also was fine. But it's level 6. So it didn't matter. We're going to go double into face. Ale Strike comes down. Pilot? What kind of pilot we got? You're a pilot. Jesus, bounce the Psycho Gundam. Are you gonna just swing? Does it not bounce? Is it only 4 HP? I guess I'm just extra dumb. It is 4 HP. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Psycho has 5. Do you just turn sideways then? I almost feel like we shouldn't have piloted. If that's the case. Because, like, the only reason to pilot would be to bounce? Right? Because you're not breaking any HP thresholds. You're still 5 HP, so a Wing 0, not a Wing 0, a RX-78 can still rest you. Answers linked Psycho at least. All right, because it gives you the damage. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because the attack stat if you leave it as a blocker. Oh, but we took back the Kira. Oh, and then we're just gonna attack. Oh, there's the 4 pilot. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna go absolutely sicko mode next turn. We have so many cards in hand.
I think attacking was a misplay. Really want to play Psycho in blue-white, but man, are the Titan cards so bad. I mean, Psycho's putting in work tonight. We link pair the hero Yui, so maybe we survive an attack? Or no, we trade? I don't know if that was worth it either. If we just draw Wing Zero, we're cooking. Maybe our last card is a pilot. I'm thinking for our green-white player, our last card just has to be a pilot. We're just, I feel like this, the more I think about this turn, I think they're just flooded on pilots. Here's the Marita Cruz Kshatriya. We're going to throw some damage around. Where is it going? The damage is kind of irrelevant, honestly. What do? Just throw it on. I guess you definitely give one to the wings. Okay, you're going to give one to the Lifrith and everything but what I said. But now if you play any kind of trading game, it doesn't matter. Like these pings don't matter. So you're going to go into the Wing Zero. That's going to be a full trade there. And now what? Psycho Gundam goes into... You give the 4 to the Psycho Gundam. And swing over Lifrith. And get like the draw and the value? I'm not sure. Psycho in 4 is really strong. The rest of the Titans are kind of meh. That's fair. Just play Psycho in Zack, and the rest is blue-white good stuff. Yeah, fair. The card with the pilot link is an incredible boss monster, but I still haven't decided if it's worth to just play Psycho with 4. Oh, I see. And we do pair the 4 with the Psycho. I feel like you giving up your pilot here means we're gonna go into Lifrith so we can get the full value. Losing our pixels a little bit, but it's fine. I have no idea what we just played. Oh, it's a gun tank. Into an Angsha. All right, draw the link pair. I mean, you just swing Ailstrike, put them to 0. Oh, it's a Marita, man. It just does not get easier for us. Wing Gundam. Whoa. Oh no, if we had the hero Yumi. Ah! Damn it. I think we still win though. Sequencing too many draws and cards in hand. Will there be a channel for Limitless Decks list link? A channel? I don't know about channel, but wait. I mean, the Limitless link will just always have the deck list available to everybody at the end of the tournament. I think I have the Limitless in the description below already. Combat orders. And we gave him the Marita. What a crazy... I don't know if you guys followed that, but combat orders to put the Wing Gundam to 5 HP so then we can Amuro Ray into... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Anyway, wait, what was that about having no way to clear? I even said that there's no way to clear. I feel like I also base is good. I think he does. The card guys. You know what? I think they did too. Oof. Now we're in a tough spot as Wing Zero. We top decked we got the, oh my god. I think they've, all right, so duo Death Scythe for game. Oh, they had a second Wing Zero. They had a Wing Zero on hand and they used the hero. Why would, I think the way that played out is the base gave them the Hell Scythe or the Death Scythe, and then they top decked the duo, meaning they had Wing Zero in hand and the pilot in hand at one point, and decided to use the hero. I'm upset. Well, maybe it mattered. Maybe the HP mattered. I'm gonna go with the HP mattered. But goddamn, pilot, like, I don't know, man. There's gotta be something where like just keeping the hero Yui in play for your Wing Zero is just better there, right? Like surely the link pair is more important than buffing the stats of your Wing Gundam. Maybe I'm wrong. There's probably something I'm missing. They won. I didn't. I'm just a armchair analyst. I don't know, green white still, like, I think this is this is the first week of GD02. We got to see some new interesting cards get used for sure. Like even the Wing Zero deck was using some interesting cards. We saw heavy arms. We saw the new was it Rick Diaz blocker be relevant, and then into other decks we saw the blue-green Wing Zero deck do really well with, and then we saw Wing Zero with Aerial. So just speaking on that deck alone, there's a couple of different variants running around with the new cards. We also saw some of the new cards be played in Red Blue Ping. We saw the Psycho Gundam and the 4 do a lot there in every game we watched. After that, we didn't really get to see Clan today. We didn't get to see, what's the other, Vulture? No Vulture, no Clan. Like this smallest amount of purple got played tonight. It was I think people need still time to cook. Oh, we saw a little bit of like green white char with 8 chars. Those were floating around. We saw a little bit of that. That was interesting. We saw the next step of Grits and Gravies white commands, Academy commands deck. And that being said, I would say that the set's new, man. People still got to cook. It's easy to fall back on what worked before, right? So I think like it's gonna be, we're in for a ride. This meta is gonna change. This meta, like, things are gonna get figured out. Recipes are gonna get solved. Like I said, I genuinely feel like we're gonna be in a ride for this meta, and I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Set 2 is gonna be pretty fun. Vulture feels pretty mid. Yeah, Wing might keep its place. It might keep its, like, it's gonna be hard to tell. Like, I think it's too soon to think anyway. I think for the first tournament of the new set, it's kind of expected that the old stuff is gonna do better. People still need to cook. That being said, I'm glad I picked up more copies of Altar Wing Zero. Fair. I don't like printing an entire proxy clan deck, not gonna lie. Main reason I'm not playing it. That's fair. We definitely understand, like, we allow proxies, but we also understand that it's kind of tough to like print 50 cards of proxies. Is it still early? Just Zero is currently the best, and really only board clear. We need Operation British as a card. Anyway, here's a couple sellouts, guys, while you guys fill the chat up with some questions. Tomorrow I'm going to be running a cookie run tournament, so tune in for that if you guys are interested in some cutesy card game that, you know, I'm trying to start a tournament for my friends and just have a fun time.
yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Same time, same channel. You guys know what it is. Nothing different, except it's going to be on my Discord, not Eagles Nest Discord. So there will be that. What else do I got? I got become a channel member. Helps me do the things that I do every week for all the card game communities that I am a part of. So yeah, if you guys have it, if you guys have the, I know times are tough for everybody, but if you guys have it, I appreciate it. But that being said, here's our dual spec. We saw their playmat get used tonight, but they also provide, they sponsor the tournament by giving our prize pool some sleeves. It's a great time. It's a great place. I definitely recommend them. So check them out. If you guys want playmats, you want dice, you want sleeves, they're definitely awesome. Here's the weekly webcam schedule here that we promote. If you guys know anybody on Tuesday and Thursday, we would love to fill those slots with something. Every Friday, if you guys are interested in Digimon at all, every Monday, every Friday. And then Gundam here, Eagles Nest is responsible for Wednesday. And then Sundam, Fight Dam, Gundam. You guys know them. You guys love them. They're from Germany, damn. Every Sunday. They do accept players from North America and other regions. And they have GD02 as prizing. So definitely support them. If you guys are looking for a place to kind of grab some GD02, it's definitely going to be the Sundam, Gundam, Fight Dam place. And that's just going to be how it is. Let me see what Chad has said. Yeah, also too lazy to print a whole proxy deck. Lol, I just printed the new rebuild and said I'm good. You definitely like Academy grids. Operation British is the colony drop or operation. Oh, I see. Gotta rep my Tanuki girl. Tanuki girl? Is she a Tanuki? Is she a raccoon? Is that a thing? I had no idea. Which is why we need it as a card. It should 100% be a board clear card. Started and ended the night with Michael Meary. yeah, we did, dude. It was so funny. Oh my god, I thought I was infinitely amused by the Michael mirrors we had today. Fitting for Halloween, I guess. Like next week, if you celebrate, next week is Halloween. Yeah, so Michael Myers mirrors, I guess. Yeah, the most people call Suleta a Tuniku. Oh, I didn't know that. That's new. That's news to me. To be fair, I haven't watched it yet, but Academy is fun. Yeah, no, it's definitely, whenever people ask me if there's a deck that like only plays one color, I always mention that the deck closest to achieving it is Academy, and that's always infinitely interesting to me. Also, like, commands are such a like a selling point of the Gundam TCG. Like, it is a branch of it. Like, it is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, FPSs have guns, and that's exciting. The Gundam card game has commands and command tiding. That's exciting. So being able to have a deck that showcases that, I think, is infinitely important. I just wish it was a little more meta relevant. Is there a link to the Discord for the upcoming cookie run night? I want to lurk. Oh, did I not put it in chat? God damn it. I didn't put it in the description, did I? Let me double check my description. It should, let me see. At the very least, let me do this first. Let me give you the link to the Discord. I love cookies. Yeah, dude. I just went to Crave. They have s'mores cookies. Amazing. That's my Discord. The link to the tournament is going to be this one. That's the Best Coast pairings. So join the Discord. Join the Best Coast pairings link. Why did I use Best Coast pairings? Because I did. I don't know. I went back and forth on Limitless or Best Coast, and I just landed on Best Coast because they handle payment. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested in another card game, why not? It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's interesting. It's got I know my van, like there was a good amount of Vanguard talk today. There are definitely Vanguard-esque things about that game that people will like. That game somehow has security from Digimon and like flip effects like Vanguard. Like there's a lot of cool stuff. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Or not let me know, just show up. I don't know. That's how you'd let me know. Just show up or join my Discord, whatever. It's not super active for a lot of things, but it's nice. I use it. Best Coast pairings tomorrow. Cookie run. Anything else, chat? Before I go, no blue units capitalize on freedom procs. Try out Blue Green Freedom Academy. I've had good success with it. No blue units capitalize on freedom. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Got the link. Time to wait for 6 Stormbringer. Bro. All right, so this is Timekeeper Cookie. Or this is Millennium Tree Cookie. Look at that. Looks dope. I know. What else I got? Stormbringer Cookie. It'll zoom in eventually, I promise. Stormbringer Cookie looks dope. What's the last one? What's the last one I'm showing you guys? Timekeeper Cookie. Dope. All right, actually, there's one more I want to show you. I lied. I know people like Berserk, right? Who doesn't like Berserk? Berserk is great. It's a classic. Who doesn't love Berserk? Look at this guy. Dark Cacao Cookie. He's not, it's not, there we go. He's got a big old greatsword. You probably can't see it, but he's got a big old greatsword. Like this is basically guts. Look at, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm talking about cookies. Anyway, Gundam. See you guys next week. GD02. Eggman. Eggman is hosting a GD02 tournament next Tuesday. I didn't sell that out, but that's something I'll be a part of that as always with Eggman. Me and him are the goodest of friends for this kind of thing. So see if you guys are looking for more content next Tuesday. Eggman. So the Eggman, I'm sure you've heard of him. I'll be there. I'll be co-commentating with him for his event. And then it's business as usual on Wednesday for Gundam. So if we are talking only about Gundam things, next Tuesday, next Wednesday, it's going to be a double feature week. It's going to be exciting. This Saturday, I'm doing One Piece. So if you guys are interested in One Piece, Eggman and me will also be taking care of some One Piece commentary, which is very fun. What else I got going on? I have a D&D session Saturday. That's cool. I think that's it. Like the stream too. Do that, please. Does that help? Does liking matter? I don't know, but do it. I'm sure it matters somehow. Anyway, I'm gonna be out. It's been a blast. It's always a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed your time because you guys are made. I hope I entertained you because you definitely entertained me, and the symbiotic relationship is important to me. So see you guys. I'm out. I'm gonna click the button. See you guys next time.